Welcome everyone to Midnight Suns New Game Plus Express Edition Light Hunt to Run. Well, it's been a few days because I had other things I had to do, but you know, it also took a couple of days to do the previous stream because first there were some inexplicable problems crashing whenever I went on a story mission. Basically, anytime you were walking towards the portal and it was opened up, you crashed. And I found a lot of that on the web when I looked that up. So it is a thing. One of the tricks is to look down, but also what I did was, despite doing a diagnostic, I also went to the NVIDIA site. While Windows said I was up to date, NVIDIA had made a new graphics driver last week. So I made those changes. I'm going to assume things are better. One of these days I gotta really fill these in with some neat pictures. I have nothing here. Shame on me. And I'm also, you know, I have to be careful, but also for some reason it could have just been the timing, but the software for streaming that a lot of us use, or Steam, or Twitch, one of those, the last time I did the whole thing, it chopped up in pieces, like 4 pieces, and there was like a half a minute to a minute between each restart, so it did miss out on a lot of the action. So I redid that stream, and then of course, you know, I made a mistake, so I redid. Like I say, learn from my mistakes. Sometimes they're careless, but anybody can fall for that. So I have no regrets showing redoing the encounter. No regrets. We still came out okay. We had a big, what I call the all-staff meeting with Caretaker, and now I'm in charge. You know, they wait. A lot of things they wait for certain characters to show up. For example, Wolverine. When Wolverine shows up, now you can have the all-staff meeting because he's there too. And I know that, you know, a while back we also had an encounter with a rogue hellhound on the premises, and Blade and I were looking into that. I'm sure that's going to pop up soon because that's going to involve Wolverine, and he's another one who likes to do some hunting and tracking. So him and Blade and I will get together and do that. So now that Wolverine's here, a lot more things are going to be set into motion. So right now what I'm going to do, since everybody's pretty much gone to sleep, I know that Wolverine and Caretaker are chatting and catching up over at the bar. And you know, our night owl, Morbius, is awake and reading. He's not playing piano. So yeah, the next stuff is to come. Yes, it looks like Morbius. Sounds like Morbius was watching a movie. I could hear the dialogue in the living room. But sometimes they do leave those things on too. I mean, common sense. Last one in, last one out should be turning off the big screen TV. Morbius is ready to level up. Okay. Know me, I like to check these and see if anybody's got a room open, and if I got a good picture, I'll put it in. Haven't had that in a while. Speaking of, this, friend, is Storm's room. She loves a lot of plants, and I guess she can keep them watered without using a watering can because that's what she does. I would put a picture up, but the problem with this one, you'll find that most of the DLCs have a problem with frames. That's a nice picture, but where the image is set, it is lies behind the canvas. So when you place a picture, it still looks like this. It's kind of useless. So we can't really do anything about that. Is it raining out there? It sounds like wind, maybe. Sometimes it's windy and not raining. Let's see. No, it's more like a haze today. Who wants to talk? There's always people want to talk. Caretaker wants to talk. My dog is outside in the yard. These guys are doing target practice over here, and the dog is not watching them. The dog is over here looking at the tree because I still say there's a ghost squirrel up there somewhere. Hello there, little one.
What you doing, Charlie?
See? See? You see them together? They don't look the same at all. No one can confuse one from the other. Spider-Man and Deadpool, they looks different. And over here, you've got Eddie Brock working out along with Blade. Nobody's meditating. Oh, was there anybody at the pool? I wasn't even paying attention. No. Yeah. Ileana's at the pool. She likes being alone. You know her. Okay, he's watching a movie. And they're waking up. Morning.
Konnichiwa, friendo.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Pale skin goes with everything, but black is best.
So he spent the whole night reading. Nothing special here. Oh, yes. We got an aged root beer. Woot! All right. So here's something ironically useless. You see this? This is Wolverine's very first appearance. Depends on who you talk to. Roy Thomas demands that he created Wolverine. Len Wein is the person who was really known for fleshing out. You know, editors go, well, we need a character that does this and this, and then Len Wein made Wolverine. And I'm causing a controversy, but he's known for creating Wolverine. So, anyway, usually these first appearances are very valuable. I mean, look, it's legendary. Wolverine likes this. He doesn't love this. He likes it. You will not get 10 points giving that to him. This is something you'll get 10 points if you give to Wanda once she gets here. Well, she is here technically. And legendary, the snack box of root beers of Canada, that will give you 10 points for Wolverine and for Deadpool. Now, of course, the actor's Canadian in Deadpool, right? Ryan Reynolds, but you know, there's that thin line. Let's see, those guys are both working. Whoa. I don't know. Obviously I have to talk to,
Don't ask me how many times Iron Man has asked me to charge his phone.
Oh, there's an emo kid. The next story mission does not involve Johnny Blaze. Okay, let me go to Superlink. Hi, Hunter! Do you have time to chat about emo kids? I can meet you outside your room on the next night everyone's available. Yeah, sure. I didn't know we were having any more until Wanda came back. That was yesterday. We didn't do this quite yet, but we will. Wasn't there something going on? Okay, now that we've had that already. Yeah, I guess we're up to leveling Morbius up. Yes, yes.
I am not used to seeing vampires in a chapel. Even Blade rarely comes here.
Naturally. Most vampires wouldn't be caught dead in a place like this.
Much less alive.
I think you mean caught undead?
Ha ha ha.
Yes, of course. Regardless, I am not like most vampires.
Because you are a living vampire?
Well, that's part of it. My powers come from a perversion of science, so I do not share the vampiric weaknesses. But our differences run deeper than that.
What do you mean?
Well, for starters, I do not abide by their foolish traditions. Most vampires are superstitious stooges, hissing at crosses and flinching whenever they feel a drop of water. I do not believe in many of the common dark magics. Most paranormal events can be explained through the magic of science.
Well, you know, that is a perspective that I share in part, because we don't know our true potential as biological beings, and a lot of our life force and whatever's going on involves bioelectricity, and there are a lot of things about energy we also don't know enough about. So what we can and can't do within the realm of actual occurrences, we still have a lot to learn. And what we consider magic, once we learn more about it, becomes science and is no longer magic. But anyway, that's me.
You have seen Miko cast blood magic. Ileana was raised by demons, and you are currently standing in a pocket dimension.
Do you see me as a fool? I think you misunderstand my point. Even advanced technology looks like magic to those who do not understand it.
All right. Please explain.
As I see it, the universe is governed by fundamental rules like gravity and nuclear fusion. Science and magic are just two ways of tapping into and manipulating those rules. So, I'm not saying the paranormal world does not exist. I merely believe most people give it too much credence. In the end, science is more powerful than a spell.
Or in a way, it's directing the energy towards a purpose that'll appear that it's fantasy.
Our foes are innumerable and supremely powerful. We need to use every tool at our disposal.
Ah, now I see why Blade is here. He is both creepy and a tool. Wait, please don't tell him I said that.
I do not understand. What does it mean to call someone a tool?
It is a compliment.
Ah, so you do not wish to let Blade know you hold him in high esteem.
Yes, exactly, that.
No, it isn't, but... the hunger meter. His hunger meter is very good, by the way. When he hits the hunger meter, and he has, and which goes very quickly, and he has, block. Any attack he does causes bleed. That's something that Blade should do. He should. I guess technically the two of them together are pretty...
Where the hell are you, Blaze?
Oh, stop it already, Carol. Chill.
There you are, Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
I'm trying to. There you go.
What do you think of Logan?
It's good to have him here again. He's always been a trusted friend.
I can see that. He seems to be a man of good character, despite the claws.
Always thought his claws were his best feature. They protected us, Agatha and I. Could even say they saved our lives. It must have been, what, 1985? 84? I remember because Agatha crimped her hair and shoulder pads had cast some strange spell over my wardrobe. We looked quite ridiculous, but we were happy. Well, happy until a rather disturbed coven of witches by the name of the Salem Seven invaded our home.
Did your shoulder pads protect you? I love it.
That must have been terrifying.
It was. But what was even worse was that they were Agatha's own grandchildren by her son Nicholas Scratch.
They tried to kidnap their grandmother?
They felt she had betrayed which kind by choosing to live among humans and came to drag her back to New Salem by force. Logan was staying with us when they invaded our home. He hid us in a secret passage and refused to tell them where we were. He kept our secret and fought them off long enough for Agatha to invoke a banishing spell. Without him, they would have surely kidnapped her. Or maybe worse.
Oh, interesting. I just looked it up on Google. It's like, yeah, there is a Salem 7 story. Superhumans.
If it came down to it, I'm sure you would have prevented Agatha from being taken.
I'm not so sure about that. 7 witches are a lot to fend off. I would have been outnumbered, just like I am now. Speaking of dysfunctional dynamics, I do trust you, you know, even though I don't always show it.
I know.
Even though you don't always show it?
Something like that.
Common ground. Who would have thought?
Come on, I want that stuff. You know I want that armor.
Where are you, Blaze?
Oh, she wants a favor. And she's standing by my cauldron. You know, officially she's not with us yet, but she can still do the little things.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Collect 5 deadly nightshades for Wanda. That's all I need to complete this spell. I need deadly nightshades. What, I don't have any?
Thanks, Hunter.
I have them so I can complete it.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Here.
Bunazua.
Hello there. Let's see, where's she stand with everybody else in their levels? You know, it's such a slow trip when you got everybody and you're not spending time on side missions. Well, you know, Iron Man, I think she's ahead of Iron Man, right? No, they're about the same. He's a little bit ahead. Yeah, Iron Man, I guess. I haven't been compelled to compliment him because he's a jerk. Sorry, guys. I think he was more adult. He was more of an adult in the 1960s in Tales of Suspense. Let's see now. We've got Storm. You know, complimenting her will take her through. I think we should do that. Let's see. We've got these are the only 3 I think we're level 3. Ha. He's struggling. Okay, so good work. Keep it up. Ooh, new thing to read. Note from Caretaker on Abbey's settlement issues. We both knew that bringing the Abbey to Salem was bound to cause issues, regardless of how magically attuned the area was. The stonework seems to be mostly unscathed, but I've noticed some unusual happenings on the ground since the transition. Have you seen anything? The transient soil, along with various flora and fauna that came along for the ride, aren't acclimating like I hoped. There are strange energies here that I can't explain away. We should both stay vigilant until we know for sure. Sarah. Okay. Nothing is popping up. We already read the, Hello there. How you doing, Agatha? She's just looking at me. There's no gifts here because we got the gift from...
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
in the common room we had that. Okay. Well, I was going to give you...
Something they don't tell you about leadership? All the paperwork.
Oh, let's do this. Let's go to the Eerie Depression. I love painting in the fog. Yay!
You have called yourself a leader many times.
I've been in the position where I needed to make decisions for a team.
I'm sure you have made many tough calls.
I do what I can with the information I have. The same could be said of you.
I don't want to lead.
You are right. Knowing what the right thing to do is... tricky.
I always go with my gut.
Ooh.
Has it ever been wrong?
Oh, yes. But it's not the end of the world. Maybe in the case of your mother it is, but special circumstances.
Have you ever made a mistake?
Who hasn't? Nobody is perfect. I've made my fair share of mistakes, and have done my best to learn from them. Does it always work? No. I am curious to hear how you handle failure.
Failure is inevitable. I like to acknowledge my wrongs and then take actions to make sure it does not happen again.
The important thing is not making the same mistake twice.
Yes, or else nothing has been learned.
I find that a nice relaxing drink also helps to take the sting away. Give yourself some credit, Hunter. You're doing just fine.
Wow, did you see that? 8 points. Now, for her, if we don't have the comic book, and that would be Giant Size X-Men #1, there's also something called Madripoor in Pictures, which is a picture book. Madripoor is that place with a collector. It was in Falcon and Winter Soldier TV show, and they had to go with Zemo there. It's where they do a lot of wheeling and dealing in that area. That kind of a thing. So, her and both Wolverine have a history there. Look at that.
That was the most fun I've had in ages.
25 points. That's a hangout. And she's
Where
definitely...
in the hell are you, Blaze?
Do not worry if the painting is good or not. Just enjoy the creative process.
Yeah.
I enjoyed spending time with you, Hunter.
I enjoy spending time with all my friends. Oh, there's Steve. He also likes to paint. I can never get a good connection
Let's
here.
touch base.
Yeah. I suppose we should give this guy a compliment, huh?
What's up, Sunshine?
By the way, he says that if you're a male hunter, too.
I am impressed at how much effort you put into everything.
Oh, thanks. I also make an amazing grilled cheese.
You know, there was never indication that he could cook. I mean, he was the guy who's like, he has people do that for him. So why suddenly in this game he's making pasta, he's making grilled cheese. Suddenly he's like an Italian cook.
A successful collaboration.
Oh, hero challenges are available on general missions now. That you can, optionally add. Every time we step through that portal, we have a chance to test ourselves, push ourselves, and be the best we can be. That's Steve Rogers there. Uh-oh. Something didn't work. Spend moves to cure. Symbiote bomb. Good stuff. Arise. Arise, sirloin of beef. Enhanced threat room. I suppose we should do that. One of these days we gotta get the suits officially, right? Well, you just standing there. Okay, kids.
Got more coil for me?
Yes.
Initiating start. What can I say except you're welcome?
Common. Well, most of them are rare. See the blue lettering? And then white's common. This never worked for me. It sounds great.
Mystery. We never close.
It sounds great, but the odds of this being in my hand when there's someone stunned, or if it's upgraded, it could also be someone who's bound, is so remote. I tried it in my first campaign, never happened together. Wouldn't it be great to do something that's going to get you almost 1,000? It would be so nice. Anyway. So, what do we get rid of? What do we get rid of? I'm going to take those and salvage. Or I might keep that one. I'm not going to be using it because, you know, Dark Hunter.
If you find more coil, send it my way.
You got... Now, he left. He did leave, right? He's not here. So maybe he's meditating or something. Yep, he's meditating. It's like... You're with them and suddenly day's gone. I might keep that just for yucks and giggles. Let me see, do I have? I don't have Guarding Strike. And I have a Merciless that also gives me 2 heroism, so I can get rid of this. Alright, so good. The other thing is, why do we have... Maybe I have to just run through these things. Is that what shuts these things down? So if I pick this and then do all these... and pick this and then go through all these. I don't like the super one at all, by the way. And you get that when you win. See, that's the borderline suit. I call it the Adam Lambert suit. Yeah. That's coming up. Of course, this is what we used. The anti-venom suit. This is obviously my 80-pound chainmail thing. I have mine tinted for gold, really. I kind of like that one. I'm waiting for that one. I didn't take a look to see what the other one looks like. So what else is there? Oh, these. So I'm just saying, if I go through everything here, just go through everything, right? And mouse over everything. Do I clear up that stuff? No, actually, I want what we had for the ancestral. I want that back. Oh, then you got these sigils. See, that does take it off. So, you know what? Off stream, I'm gonna have to go through everybody. So whenever somebody genuinely has something new, then you see a little star. I don't think we should have to go through all that all the time. Okay, next. See if there's anything we need to.
This should be useful.
Loves my battlefield scanner. I would like more than one. That's not very nice. This takes time. Blessed Blade, we got 2 of them. We should get another. Now to weed for now.
This will do nicely.
Always best to leave him alone. Okay. Whoa! Somebody's smacking that. Somebody else is doing stuff over there too. Okay, I get an arcane key from this, so who gets it? Yeah. Is there anybody at 13 still? No? Let's give it to her.
You know I know magic, right? Whew, now I see what all the fuss is about.
Excellent. She's so close. Thank you. I don't need to do ability mods. I really don't.
No pain, no gain.
I'm not game to do that one at the moment. I'd have to have a specific one that I want to start farming. Farming's boring to people, you know, who are watching. Oh, that's where I'm hearing the... 'cause she's pretty strong. Is there anything else? I don't have a combat bonus, do I?
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
And when I get to 150, I'm getting that lovely, lovely armor. You should probably see what the dark armor looks like. Maybe that's cool too. I don't know. But that other armor looks really good with gold and purple. It's my thing. I don't know. What the heck? What are you doing? What are you wearing that for? That looks silly. Where's my ancestral? Don't mess with me. Don't do that. Jeez. So the Salem one, you put that on? No. That's not how it works. For that one, not on this one, friend. Okay, now we're gonna go to... So now Salem looks like it should. Now, Midnight Sun Ancestral, that is fine exactly the way it is. I am good. Now where was I? Oh yes! We went to do map. Alright, so of the freebies, there's one at the Garden of Envy, and there's there's one over here. So I'm gonna go in this area anyway, because you know me, I like to check for any new black trumpets that grow, and they show up in the day, they show up in the night. They're just a little easy to find in the day because it's so foggy. And really, you gotta rely on the hover text most of the time anyway, but you know, it still helps. Now, the Not So Beautiful Mine, which is the next story mission, I think it involves Banner. So, again, even though she's looking for Blaze, that's not what we're going to be seeing. That's not where we're going, I don't think. Okay, so we had one. I could live with it. Okay, gain 3 resist mission start. That was fast. Okay, everybody. Let's do it. We've gone this far.
The Abbey exudes a comforting aura. I can see why the Sons enjoy living here.
Other than the draftiness and
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
this is about cheese and crackers and grapes, but that's okay. Oh, okay, so this is blocked until we do a side mission. Okay, so what's going on over here? Our friends, they're also locked waiting for a side mission. Complete Morbius' story. Complete Venom's story. Okay, so it's pointing to general missions, aka side missions. Okay, so what do we have in here? We have destroy device, we have recover data, I loves me an artifact. You know, we still don't have, we're still not carrying 3 combat items. So that's the kind of thing we would open up. Defeat a Nest Mother. You know I loves me a Nest Mother.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Okay, so we also added something recently. We can change things, like change a leader or change the difficulty of a thing. I'm not going to change the difficulty. You know, we have a choice to knock back 3 enemies through portals. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. Did I forget we have,
It's good to have you around again.
Thank you, Auntie. There we
Looks
go.
good to me.
Alright, now we can do this. It's be different. Oh, wow. I don't remember her being here. Transia. A Nest Mother. Okay, decrease difficulty. I will not decrease the difficulty. Normal is fine. Knock back 3 enemies through portals. I'm not going to do that because I don't think we'll get to that. Hopefully it'll still be 1. We want to bring one of our specialists. One of these. One of these. Hopefully we have a lot of contribution from Ileana. She's not somebody who's ideal for these, but we have found that sometimes when we don't even expect it, we get somebody who does come through, and we could still leave in the first turn, which would be great. Let's see what happens. And the different heroes are good for different things, and it'll be interesting to see how we fare with Ileana and a Nest Mother mission. Usually the others would be Spider-Man, Morbius, Storm is good for that. You know, even Blade to a level, but the others and Venom are and Wolverine are my people for Nest Mothers. See, something like this doesn't cause me lag. It's when I'm there with the person, we're talking, we're walking together, and it opens up while we're talking. That's when the crashes happen. Everybody else says the same thing as during a story mission. The people who have experienced that have the crash. It's only the story missions. Okay, we got this character here. She's gonna throw down the purple rocks, aka altars. They're like minions. Each time you take one out, cuts her down. She's being protected by a guardian, big rock dude. And in a perfect world, we will have a mind bender. So first we take down the purple rocks, cut her down a bit. Sorry. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have the Guardian drop his shield, turn around and smack her twice. Then whatever is left of her, we take out and we leave. That's the plan. Let's see what it's like with Ileana.
We need to take that monster out.
And because of the altars, that's why someone with chain is a really good choice.
Looking at me now?
Show no mercy.
Okay, so
hardly a challenge for us.
the first thing we're going to do is put her in there.
Again.
Now, there we go. So something like not banish, but something like gather is great for her. Hold on a second. Oh, we got our mind bender, so that's good.
I am by your side.
And they're both area things. We've got both gather and we've got spike burst. They're both wonderful for this kind of stuff. Okay, so we need as much bang for our altar buck as possible. So you want to take it's only going to take them, though. Yeah. Do I like it as much? Not so much. So I'm going to take this. See what we get.
More than enough. This will certainly help.
Aha. See, quick soul slash is good. We could do that too. We could basically cut her and then have him smack her 4 times, and that would take her out too. Basically, we've done it.
It's the best I can do for now. Do not try me again.
Okay, so who's lined up here? The hunter looks lined up for this dog, to bump this dog into. Okay, who can we do that to? I'd rather do one that's easy and marked. Because this isn't a quick card. Then again, just taking out that thing will count. Yay, yay, yay. Mm-hmm.
Prepare to die!
We don't need this. Taking the dog means we can get our stuff refunded. counts as a knockout. And quick.
You
Okay.
were too weak for this fight.
Now comes... I know, we'll wake up again. It's okay. She's definitely closer. Here we go. Whee! That's okay. See, now that dog's closer, isn't it? That's really sneaky. So what you got left? No, you don't want to mess with that. So if I move the dog away, this is the trick. You move the dog over here.
Ready?
So you think this
Now
person...
that was something.
So you think him stepping back means he'd attack the dog instead of her? Not today. He moved it. Liliana moved that dog away. Now we gotta smack her again. Goodbye. One more. Yes!
We've done it. Excellent work.
There we go. Who wants pizza? Yay! Our one-turn streak continues. Yes, the lighting's not bad. I've gotta... No, she's good in this pose. Where do we put him? See what we can do about... It weren't American Southwest. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I do like those colors. I know I lean on them a lot, but it's worth it. Yeah. Yes, yes. So we actually have another Emo Kids meeting? I thought we had to wait for Wanda for that. She's not... We haven't technically gotten her back, have we? In this campaign, we have not. She's just here because New Game Plus. You know, they mentioned in the previous book club that Logan's asked to join book club. Okay, whatever. But it's like, he wasn't with us yet. Well, somebody wants to be here. It is book club, and we did have our reading, The Mantle of Authority. Okay, who else is here? It's raining too. It's nice out there. I loves me a good rain, and I loves me a full moon. So there's a lot of people who want to talk. Well, these are the people who want to talk with our book club people going, Blade wants to talk to you. So, and now, oh, now you can see on the map, now that we got this, the Whisper Web, you're going to find Eddie here in the evenings at his computer, not so much with everybody in the common room. Hey, hey. Are we doing it? We're doing it.
Coming to book club tonight?
Absolutely.
Meet you there.
See you there.
And then we have the new member with us, right? Suddenly Wolverine shows up. It's like,
Yeah?
Welcome to book club.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't realize Steve knew the author. I really should have read this when he first asked.
It looks like they were together in the army. Okay, so
Hunter, if you haven't already, you should welcome Logan.
I did welcome Logan. He was being Loganish.
Ready to kick this off?
I am ready.
Before we start, I want to welcome Logan to the book club. What did you think of the book?
I didn't read it.
Okay then, guess I'll start. Steve, I really enjoyed this book.
What stood out to you?
I know people have different approaches to leading others, but I never considered what drives them to do so. Take Custer. He led from the front and was mostly loved by his troops, but his drive for personal glory affected every choice he made. Eventually, Custer picked a fight he couldn't handle. His recklessness led to the death of himself and every soldier he commanded.
His mistake was making decisions to elevate his own standing instead of his troops.
Makes sense. The better they do, the more he gets credit for leading them to victory. I think the biggest lesson, beyond don't be Custer, is that an outsized ego is a double-edged sword for a leader.
Also, you can't just get through life with a pretty face.
I thought you didn't read the book.
I didn't, but I picked things up from context.
I learned more about George Washington from this book than anything I was taught in school.
Yeah, that surprised me as well.
Before this, I associated him with statues, paintings, and the dustiest parts of American history. But here we see a military leader whose personal ambition was the victory of his army. He was clear-eyed about his goals and knew how to get out of his own way. Washington led from the top, though he kept counsel with various advisors. Once he made a decision, he expected his subordinates to follow his orders.
For less capable people, that sounds far too rigid a way to lead.
Yeah, I find it's best to leave some wiggle room. Give your people objectives and the resources to achieve them. More than anyone else in the book, Washington believed true leadership is a contract bestowed upon you by those whom you lead.
And that's where the book gets its title?
Right. The Mantle of Authority. It's something that augments you.
Which brings us to our final profile.
We really don't have to do this one.
Yes, we do.
And now I'm interested.
Steve, how long have you bugged me to read this?
Not because of the chapter on me. You all know General Phillips selected me for the Super Soldier program. For a time, he commanded me in the field, and that's why my profile is in the book. He was kind to say I led by example. Maybe that's how it used to be. But the Avengers isn't a military organization. If I gave Tony an order, he'd laugh in my face. To get anything done, I need the group's consensus. I can't give pretty speeches about the need to sacrifice. I have to show that putting in the effort today will make a better tomorrow.
It cannot be as simple as you make it sound.
Oh, it never is. It's a constant struggle, and you won't always see eye to eye. Still, I find it's absolutely worth the effort. Leadership you can gain, but trust, that you have to earn. But I find little enjoyment in talking about myself, so yeah, let's end it here.
All right, we'll call it here. Next month is Hunter. Do you have any books to suggest?
None from the past few centuries.
Then Logan could pick the next one.
Sure. The Adventures of Crash Morgan number 5, The Last Queen of Deimos.
What is that exactly?
It's about a space explorer with a ray gun, a jetpack, and a fishbowl helmet. Travels through space with a robot dog. They get in wacky adventures.
That's a classic. A buddy of mine had that in basic.
I'm always up for space nonsense.
I'm not, but that's the book. I'll give it a shot.
Oh, I love that book. I love doing the different voices in it. Oh, he's over to the side.
I'm not sure why Logan joined book club if he's not going to read the books.
You are not required to do so.
Come on, it's the principle.
I'm actually surprised Steve recommended this book.
Why?
Steve can take a compliment, but he's uncomfortable with praise, especially from someone he respects.
What did you think?
Well, the punch is decent, but there should have been a bigger spread.
I meant, what did you think about book club?
I just told you. Thumbs up for punch, thumbs down for snacks.
Well, at least Logan showed up.
You did not think he would?
I wasn't sure he'd be into book club, and I don't know what to expect from that book of his.
The name alone has me intrigued.
Maybe you're right. I should learn to roll with the unexpected.
You welcomed a resurrected demon slayer into your life. Now we read books together.
Can't argue with that. When you first joined, I wanted you to keep an open mind about book club. I owe Logan the same courtesy you showed me.
Good call.
On your way out?
That is it for me.
Good meeting.
Okay. I got a guarding strike and Captain America for picking the book is got something that I'm sure I'll be fine with salvaging. Thanks for the guarding strike. Oh, it's empty. How convenient. They even took the little partition away. Hi, Agatha. Lovely day to go foraging. Okay, so what do we have? Number 1, cap. We don't need that. See, we got a best defense here that gives you 3 heroism. Okay, what else do we have? So that takes it away too. I got me, guarding strike. Oh, wait a minute. These are 2 guarding strikes? I don't have any guarding strikes. What does it give you? I know in some places it was good to have. Oh, one of those things. I'll keep it in case. Maybe we can play with it. He doesn't have a lot. Let's see what we can do here. Cold-blooded. Customization. Oh, really? It's something you get when I link my 2K account, and I haven't chosen to do that, so. I like his other stuff anyway. I really like his Midnight Suns one, actually. I think that's really cool. I also have done that where there's red to it, but this is, the default one's fine. I'm good with that. He needs something cool like that. Okay, so he should disappear now. No? What's still there? What is... Okay. Right, so if you kind of edit that... See, there is a bug going on that thing. Really weird. You can't say that these are the ones causing it. I don't understand. Well, you know, bugs will be bugs. Now, what do we have here? I have not seen in a while. Cursed effigies are good. We had exactly 10 black trumpets. Thank you, Auntie. I'm sorry, Agatha. Auntie's special friend. When you're young and you don't know, and you're brought up by 2 moms, where the hell are you, Blaze? Oh, Strange is inside today.
Miko and I shared a bonding moment over my punk phase. It was endearing.
Okay, free. I'll take it. It is full moon, so there's no better time than rain to take a dip and get a light point.
I needed that.
Oh, you gotta love that wind out there. Awesome. Now, where else can we find those nice little old black trumpets that we just ran out of? And now with the rain, everything's coming out. We love that. See what we have here. No, no, no. Okay, we'll be going there. Now let's go down to the land of the fairy rings. Get a couple of witch hazels. Maybe get us some black trumpets. Wow, okay. There's 1, 2. And where we didn't see anything last time, I'm sure we'll get to see a lot when we go back to Devil's Den. Oops, wrong one.
He does not seem interested in breaking that.
Sorry about that. Twitchy finger. Nope, not what I was looking for. I'm going back here. Let's see if we have better luck today. Hold on. Go up here to see if there's anything in the basement, in the crypt. Nothing today. Now let's hit the Devil's Den. Great place for painting. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, that worked out quite nicely. We did get a great deal of them. Looks like some things grew back with the rain. Well, we certainly got all that back after giving some of that to Wanda. Where we stand with freebie chests, no more. Then you have to basically open the epic and legendary chests. Well, let's see, are they reset over at the Standing Stones? No. Where else would they be? Just a few epic ones here and there. I don't usually get good ones from the ones that are not available. Ones that are available, that is. You know, guys, obviously full moon isn't it. Okay, starting the mission with 4 moves. We got it. Done. One of these days, that thing's gonna show up. it was just a reflection. On a different night, I'm going to do some more. I'm pretty much stopping it here. And then from Hiram Shaw's through Stone Terrace. I will do that another time. I know we've got some folks who want to level up, isn't we're going to be seeing that. But first,
the tower bells are ringing. My favorite childhood prank, but I have not heard them in so long. Caretaker must be wincing right now. Or maybe this was her idea of a joke.
Good girl, Charlie.
Ooh, Dr. Strange's room is open, and his jewel-encrusted goblet. Well, I really have to take a look at everything and see what I can give to people. But first, I don't know if there's much I can do. I already have a combat bonus. So this is just going to give me... Well, it'd be nice if they gave me credits. They're going to give me gloss, I suspect. Oh, okay. Something I can salvage for essence. Now I could always go to Doctor Strange and like pose a picture. Now this looks like Morbius's room. Don't I have a picture? I know I have. There was a time that worked over here with the vertical in like my second campaign where I actually could a second campaign where I actually could post something in there, but it hasn't worked since. Now this one is a group of us, but here's a horizontal one. Let me take a look. That's a question of, do we already do it? Let's see now. I thought I gave him a solo picture. Well, there's one. But I thought I had one of him with... I guess I didn't have one with him and Blade. Yeah, we gotta work on all these things. I'll give that to mention for a moment. Let me just extricate myself from this. Where is everybody? Yeah, that's awkward. See if there's any free gifts lying around. What did I see? Okay, Tactics of the Ancients. Blood on Blood. Luxury Bites. That's Storm Meditating. She is always wanting a favor. You're watching me
Hey,
train.
can I ask a favor?
I can't tell what you're thinking. What? You think you can do better? I meant no offense. I was marveling at how skilled you were. And it's not a contest, but yes, I believe I could. Well, whatever.
Thanks, Hunter.
That is so frivolous. And I won't even need to do that. Okay, so let's do this. Get rid. We have chaos fields. We have chaos rains. See, we got chaos field, block, and redraw cure. And this one's free. Oh. You know, there's an error with one of them. This one. That they had a pink. That's a mistake. It really is kind of a, it's the red, but it's like a veil here. It's not pink. They misinterpreted the comic. So, it actually, this one looks pretty good like that. Take that, give that to her. Okay, so that didn't work and she's still showing up with stuff. Okay, let's go to Aurora Monroe. I appreciate the gift, Hunter. Forgot if I mentioned it. We should talk when you have a moment.
Hunter, a word?
I am listening.
I wanted to apologize. I'm afraid I came off a bit cold.
As I said before, it is all right. I do not expect you to warm up to me right away.
If we want to kick the temperature up in here, all I need to do is think of good thoughts.
You are speaking literally?
Yes, but that conversation is for another time.
I see you are still hesitant in sharing parts of yourself.
I'm not trying to keep secrets, but I don't want to alarm anyone.
Why would it be alarming?
Hypothetically speaking, how would you feel if others learned that you could cause a hurricane if you became too upset?
I do not think I would feel good about myself.
Some people start viewing you differently. As a leader, that's the last thing I want.
Do you think they are scared?
No. I have a tight lid around my emotions. Let's leave it at that. I go into detail, but...
You do not trust me yet.
Keep doing what you're doing, and I'm sure we'll get there.
Okay. 10% chance to stun. I'd like it more often, please. Thank you. Raising my hand. Okay, where are we in our light path? 17 more points. Who wants to speak? Wolverine wants to speak. Yo, Wolvie, what's up?
How's my favorite hunter?
I don't know what haven we have. What's left? Bird watching? Does he like bird watching? I know he got root beers at Canada. Let me take a look if he likes bird watching. There's something predatory about that that makes sense. Oh yeah, he's a bird watching person. Cool.
You need to go easier on Sarah, kid.
What brought that up?
I've seen how you are together. You're always circling each other, waiting for the other one to pounce.
Ah, this is the Misty Moors.
I do not want to fight her, but she does not give me a choice in the matter.
Well, yeah, you ran into her the day after you died. For her, you were gone for centuries. I don't think you understand how much your death affected her, and neither of you get how much your resurrection brought it all back. When you run into someone you thought was gone for years, learning otherwise can produce some intense feelings.
Where is this coming from, Logan? This is not entirely about Sarah.
I've lived way too long. For nearly a century, Victor Creed, Sabretooth, has been a bitter enemy. But I've lost count of the times we've fought side by side.
This is over.
I'm not asking you to forget your history, but it doesn't always need to be a fight to the death.
I was sure they were soldiers in the Civil War, and that they really were born somewhere in the 19th century. Well, I know what you like, friend, and you'll always have a supply with us.
Sarah never told me you were this fun.
21 points. There you go, Wolvie. Now, you wanted to say something? Oh, look at that. We're 1 point. Maybe we say the right thing to him.
Hunter, you look confused.
We are both old, correct?
Ouch. I feel young at heart.
I mean, we have both been around for a very long time. Some things are still beyond me, like the microwave.
Man, was I glad when indoor plumbing became a thing.
Adapting must have been easy for you.
Not as easy as you might think.
We needed that 1
Have
point.
you tried using a cell phone?
Miko told me I would not understand how to use one.
No offense, but she's probably right. They're so flimsy nowadays, I could sneeze on one and the damn thing would break.
Does it get easier?
With time. I didn't adapt overnight. Rolled with the punches as they came. You're like Steve. Got that culture shock. You'll get there. Change isn't always a bad thing.
We just adapt.
Exactly.
Okay. So now we've got him in the level up vicinity. That I know. I mean, we could do it. The thing I don't like is that when you do this and you hang out and you try to take a picture with the two of us, then they get really pissed off because, you know, they're like, they're objects when we do that, and then they come back to it and they get pissed off because you're right next to them. And there's like, you know, they think that you're stalking them or shoving them. I'll show you what happens. So then we have a picture for his wall. Hi there, guys. I'm gonna go in here.
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
Thank you. Now I'm gonna go into photo mode. I'm gonna go not too close, but I'm gonna go into photo mode here. See, and you can. It's not quite the same effects, but there are ways of kind of changing the screen. It's really tough to do that when you're like this. I mean, the best thing is to take it out of it, and he's gonna get pissed off. Pilot E, C, and then Q goes down. They do things like that, but Can I get... I don't have that same maneuver, but it's all different. So I have Z and X. That makes you go upside down. Kind of makes me sad. Yeah, let's get out of it, and he'll get pissed off.
What brings the great hunter to see an old friend?
Oh, okay. You don't mind if we pose together. I'm not shoving you. Honestly, I'm not. I'll be able to move my character. Now, let's do that. We could really work with this now a little bit more. See? And now I could probably get my character in a little bit better position, I think. Thought I could anyway. But now I could rotate her. I really would have liked to make her closer, but I can't do that. Of course, I could make her look like she's attacking. So rotating is a little tricky here, and of course you can Q and E. I thought there was a way of... Then the Z and X. The Z and X are like no-nos. Hide menus, camera. See again, WASD is the usual ones. Oh, we can do that. Oh, but it's only to a point. I guess it's based on me. I'm in the center of the screen. I think we can also handle lighting, like camera effects. I don't know. Is it better with that? Is it a little bit more contrast? I don't know about that. But this one might give me... Here's a toony one. Looks like those are terrible when this shows up, and when this shows up in... It's just no fun. That one's almost cool. I think there's a little bit more contrast to this one. But I would do that. Hide menus. I could then do that. You can take a picture, or even take a picture outside. Okay. And now if I finish this, he's gonna make a comment.
Warm greetings, my friend.
This is interesting stuff. I wish he'd give me a tour of his desk.
It's rare that I ever discuss my past, but you've become one of my closest friends, Hunter. Did you know that I used to be a world-renowned surgeon? Before I became a world-renowned sorcerer, that is. Soon you'll be too powerful to find a sparring partner. Except for Carol, perhaps.
Not that strong. Dude. Okay, we'll be able to put something like that
but I have managed to locate a few details.
Into his room. Okay.
Remind me again why you haven't digitized this stuff already? This is going to take way longer than it has to.
There's something to be said of the careful study that can only be achieved by examining the physical documents themselves.
Oh, so it's a Zen thing then? You become one with the old book and it shares its secrets with you?
Always quick to mock the things you don't understand.
Now, kids, let's get this going and
Found another artifact, Hunter?
Yeah, let's do this so we can get more research. Ooh, cool.
I've crossed paths with this artifact once before.
The Laughing Blade of Winters.
Didn't end well.
Alright. Now, let's see what 10 offers us. Okay, so this is we got another danger room. This one you can actually specify things like villains and such. We want the ones that you can include your friends. One-man army. Utility belt's good to have. This is for Morbius. He gets his own little space here. This is good stuff also when you put this in. We got a lot of good stuff on this level. And then this is excellent. That means that when you get things in the during your when you defeat foes and they give you a card like a key card for a chest, or you get something that gives you heroism or gives everyone block. The first one you pick from that will be free. I'm gonna get a combat item slot. I've been waiting for that.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony. How may I assist you today?
At some point we need more of these too.
I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway.
We get 5 of them and a reroll.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
So you see, these are purple. Those are epic. This is white. That is common. Okay. We will salvage these babies.
Always a pleasure.
Yes, yes. Oh, see, he left. I chased him away. I freaked him out. I feel bad. And if he's just meditating, I don't feel bad. Oh, he's doing target practice. Okay, so first of all, let's get rid of... Oh, no, it wasn't him. It weren't me. It was Venom. Okay. I've got all the insatiable hunger and symbiotic senses I want. See, my symbiotic senses gives 4 heroism, so there. We are Venom. He also has a whole mess of this, like this. I tend to give him this one because he's a black and white character as opposed to a black and gold character. I did this for the finale when I did a non-streaming. Well, actually, the finale I did stream, and it is on my YouTube channel. But I gave everybody white because I was a white hunter. I like the default though. For now, that's good. It's always gonna be there. It's a bug. Now let's see. What else do I have? Wednesdays we gotta get a picture with Tony Stark, not just Iron Man. Nothing yet. One more day we get these. Alright. Yeah, now let's do this. Let's do this. First of all, let's go into Superlink and take... See, that's the last thing we did. That counts. We took the picture. There's this. And that's the bright one. And this is the... Let's see which one looks better. The lighter one's better for, that's why I did it on purpose, having something that looks kind of washed out, because they tend to be dark, and you want it to look better for your, oh look, we just got this. So you're saying that the basically the pad in our, will you? Thank you? the tablet we have over at in the library has the new book excerpt. Okay, what are we gonna do? I mean, I could change it to the two of us together here. I don't know if it's gonna look good. Hold on. There we go. So you can remove the painting and put the new painting in. No, this one. That's the two of us hanging out. Yay. That's good. That's good. I'll do it.
That looks good.
See, it doesn't have to be like hero ones. It could be people ones. This might be...
Very nice.
That's pretty cool. I don't think of a picture for that, at least not for now. So, okay. Well, the other one was Morbius, but I didn't do any pictures with Morbius. So, the Forge, the Forge, the Forge is a great place. Oh, look!
Do you remember the bells, kiddo? When you were younger, I could barely keep you out of that tower. Any excuse to ring those damn things. You don't know how close I came to cutting them down.
Okay. What would I be if I wasn't annoying her?
Hunter, hello.
Surprised she didn't say anything else. Hello again.
I wouldn't have thought so, but it's good to hear those bells again after all this time. As hard as Sarah tried to keep you out of the tower, you always found your way back in, just in time to wake her up at the crack of dawn.
What you doing, Charlie?
Nothing new here. Okay. Who are we gonna spar with today? Who needs a good spar? Oh, Ileana's meditating. Wow. Full house, huh? Let's see what we got. We got Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Miko, Deadpool, Captain America, and Storm. And over here, we just have Wolverine and Eddie. Let's get that yard upgrade. Oh, techie. Okay.
Let's do this. Think Doctor Strange knows Merlin?
No, he doesn't.
I'm still waiting for someone to...
Someone's getting increased knockback distance. I love someone who does good knockback. Who's also getting close to... He's getting close. Let's get him going, huh? I mean, he's getting close, but he has more knockback, doesn't he? He's still at 1. Wah, 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 wah.
I guess I could show you a couple of things. Good stuff. Better than any damage model.
Okay, so his knockback distance is a little better.
See you around.
Okay, so I have a list of things I'm gonna have to do. Is what would I put in my frames, all that stuff. Now, where are we here? We're actually at a point where I can call it a stream. And you know what? Let me show you. We probably unlocked a lot of nice stuff. We've unlocked this. We really should get into it. Not So Beautiful Mind is the next mission. I could just show you the Howard Stark's dormant files on the Gamma Accelerator have been reopened. But to what end? Then you've got this open to complete the Venom arc. And that's going to involve Spider-Man, me, and Venom. And our next villain. That's why we can't do the other two, because we haven't established our new supervillain. So it's not just Sin from Hydra. It's whom Sin serves. Whether she faithfully serves or serves for a purpose, we don't know. But that's the next thing. Anyway, until that time, and we are going to do some lovely, lovely story mission stuff. Thank you for joining me, and take care. Oh, don't pout, Hunter. You just got a nice picture with your friend. Take care.